means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago. As the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel, they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first down, Wilson being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
Adrian Amos on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 40. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
2nd and 11 now.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Run a 50, hey, you block over here. Check, right 54, right 54.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
24-yard line.
On first down, it's Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
56, the mark, boys, 56. Check, 56.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Heel it. Good ball. Back one. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Now it's Wilson. And caught left side, Olsen. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
A gain of 9.
2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle 1st down. Tyler Lancaster on the tackle.
Seahawk ball carrier. Taken down at the 41. A gain of 4.
From the 41, Wilson dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Carson. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
1st down, Seattle.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Score Packers 3, Seahawks nothing.
Two 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. That is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. And
he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Might have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
At the 27-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Now a draw play. This is Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7. Following on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep. And this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
DK Metcalf, 42 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. That was a nice little setup there off play action for the long touchdown pass.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, it brings back bad memories for a guy like me as a former defensive back, because in a playbook I knew a long time ago, we described that play pattern as draw pass 9 go, meaning fly pattern after the play action pass, try and hit him for the deep ball, and boy, were they successful on that one. So tough because his speed is so great, you've got to make sure you don't miss any cues or keys in order to try and keep up with him.
Draw pass 9 go. That's still a nightmare to this day.
Yeah, I still wake up in the middle of the night and feel the guy going past me.
On first down, Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
He's coming. We got double up. Hey, check 26. 56, the mock, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch the run. Watch the run. Joker.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones.
Number 33.
It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
On first down, it's Jones. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now a timeout taken.
A big loss.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Darius Shepard, incomplete. It's now 3rd down and long.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, Mike's 50. Watch the screen.
Snap comes at 1. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 27-yard attempt.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over at 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers over the middle, complete. That's Shepard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the slant, watch the slant, watch the slant. 56.
From the gun, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Aaron Jones.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. Past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The veteran tight end, Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Check. Watch 54.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds. And now fourth down. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
Fourth down.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the third time tonight.
A 31-yard attempt.
And Crosby puts it through. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So it's a third field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
Now they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the posts.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Wilson's pass.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Packers' 27-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, he's going to take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw again is Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's the veteran K.J. Wright, the disruptive force.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
What you got? Run it 50. Hey, you block over here. SOS. Jump out. Hey, 88.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
That's a gain of 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Throw it.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Packers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
50, Mike's 50. Gotta do better. 26. Come on. Hey, don't look up. Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? Watch the screen. Pass. Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Shepard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 more on that one and another first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
A first down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Shepard. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
You must be getting tired of seeing this.
On third down, here's Jones. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Here's Jones. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Again, the ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers steps away to his left. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Hand off to Aaron Jones.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here we go. Plant. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Here we go. 56. Mike, 56 right there.
2nd and 5 now. Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Mercedes Lewis there to make the grab. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Score Packers 17, Seahawks 14. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Returnable for Dorsett. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll look to throw. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down. And now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. He's back to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
If there was a time to break off a nice run like that, it was right here to grab the lead in the fourth.
And it's just so much stress on a defense in that situation because you're looking at the clock. What are we guarding against? What's the first thing, right? The strike to the end zone, throwing the ball. Instead, they come back and hit him with a run.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
5-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Rodgers to throw. And Adams has it complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Intended for Darius Shepard. Incomplete. He was covered by Jamal Adams.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Rodgers. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Rodgers. He hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 4. They couldn't get it done, however, we were treated to really
knew it was a long